me check something here. We are good to go. The last time we used, this is farm oil number 2. Last time we used it, the hydraulic pump went out on it right at the end. Well, I say it went out, the oil seal in the end of it went out and let the oil from the touch control drain into my oil pan. The pump itself still worked as long as you keep oil in the touch control, you know. The pump was fine. I just got to get a seal to go on the end of it. So I ordered another one, just got it put on, and it looks like it's working just fine. So we decided, see, we limed the field the other day, but I did not lime right down the edge over yonder next to them trees over yonder, because I knew that I was going to be planting potatoes over there, and potatoes don't need lime. So I just made one long row, that's 300 feet, and I just made up 3 rows right here and fertilized them as I went. We're going to be putting onions, cauliflower, and broccoli here, I hope.
Because somebody overplanted seed.
Well, we overplanted, but that's okay. That's okay.
We can give away some if we don't need them.
If we need to give away some, we can. And I used a full 50-pound bag of fertilizer on 4 rows. I had it figured about right. I got a little bit left. We can sprinkle around some bushes or trees or something other. Might put it around them bananas over there.
Yeah, because we just found what?
We just found out we got bananas, and lots of bananas. I counted 80.
60 to 70, 80?
It's between 60 and 80 of them. It depends on how many more of the little leaves open up. I counted the leaves, kind of pulled them back and looked. And there's roughly 10 in every little bunch. So it looked like there was between 60 and 80 bananas.
We may be building a banana house over that.
That is just, that tree, it was one little tree, and it sit there. I put it last year, I put it there, and it struggled in the heat. I mean, it just struggled and struggled, and finally, the roots reached the chicken pen. And when it did, this thing has exploded with like 4 or 5 stalks out of the ground now. And one of them is loaded with bananas. So I'm excited about that.
Now we don't want no cold weather.
Now I don't want no cold weather. I'm like, please hold off a little longer, you know?
Because what does it take once the bananas come on?
I don't know.
I forgot how many, it takes a couple of months, I think.
Yeah, it takes a pretty good while for them to mature.
And this is the middle of October.
Yeah, we're in the middle of, well, we're actually beyond the middle, 4 days beyond it. Middle of November, middle of December, you know. I just don't know, we're close.
We're in the middle of October, did we say November?
We've got the middle of November and middle of December if it takes 20 days, 2 months.
Yeah, I can't remember. It takes a while after the bananas come on.
Water's fixing to run over.
But now the nosy crew's here.
Yep, they're all here. We've been trying to water the cows to get the garden done here, and the water barrel is just fixing to run over.
And that sky is absolutely gorgeous.
Breeze today, nice. Supposed to be down in the 40s in the morning. I'll have to see it to believe it, but.
Now what are we planting today? Just potatoes?
Yes, I'm just going to do potatoes today.
And it rained yesterday.
We got 1/4 of an inch.
We'll take it.
I'll take it. It's better than what we had.
And do you see there's sweet potatoes growing out there?
They're coming back up. That's what I told y'all. They're coming back up. They're going to continue to come up. So now I will have to come back in here and rebed the tops of these rows right here. I'm going to have to take these plows off and probably put the disc killers on it, because I had these on here to make my row and fertilize it.
And these are like half shovels?
Yeah, I got the 2 6-inch half shovels and the bull tongue in the front, and then my big 8-inch shovels in the back there to mark my tire marks. So we got this done. And guys, while I had this thing in the shop, sitting on the concrete floor, when I put everything on this tractor, I measured from the cement up to every point, plow points, down to the center of the tractor. I wanted it right. For once in my life, I wanted everything on this farm all to be right. So I measured up off the level concrete slab while the tractor was sitting in there, and got everything to the to the fraction of an inch. So
we plant potatoes.
yeah, we got to plant taters now. Oh, over in the bushes over there. Your feet right there. That one's good.
Uh-huh.
This wind is knocking them out of the trees. A little bit of rain we got. Right in this area through here is where you'll find, and out in the road out there is where you'll find, you know, these things ain't, but they are really, really good. They got a very high oil content.
Higher than the bigger ones.
Oh yeah, the bigger ones don't seem to have that high of oil content. You can tell when you walk around, your feet just hit them.
That thing's worth its money on it.
Yeah, I've been going to pick up a nut or two. Just to...
Let's see, they're still in the, there's one.
Yeah, as long as the hull's green, they're still good. But if it's old dry hull, I don't usually, don't mess with it.
Just like that.
Just like that, yep.
Nice little stash for 5 minutes work.
Yeah, and these are very high oil content pecans right there. They, one right there I see you got a hole in it, but those are some good. You're under the sun when you see them. Yeah, there you go. Those are some good little old pecans right there. Now they're all seedlings, but the seedlings usually have the highest oil content of all pecans. These are our potatoes we had in storage. Well, they're starting to sprout. So,
and we're not cutting them.
Nope, you don't want to cut them up, because if you do, at this stage of the game, they will rot.
We're just dropping them whole.
Yep.
See what happens.
We're not chitting them.
They all have eyes.
All of them have eyes.
Everywhere, all around them. So, should get a nice plant out of all of them.
Well, I'm hoping we get, you know, if we don't get nothing but little small potatoes.
Just some new potatoes.
Yeah, that'll be, I mean, you know, that'll be fine. And we've done this before. I mean, over at Deep South, you planted them here and just kept cutting them off every time it'd freeze.
And we had some nice little potatoes.
Yep, made some nice little potatoes. May not be enough here to do a whole row, but if they ain't, we'll do something else. Guys, I don't know where y'all are at, but right now, it's hot as all get out here.
And humid.
Humid, hot, and in the morning it's supposed to be in the 40s. Now go figure. That's going to be like a 50-degree drop.
It's bumping 90 degrees out here right now.
If it ain't 90, it ain't far from it.
I'd say 88 to 90 right now.
And if it wasn't for a breeze every now and then, it'd be unbearable. All right.
It's warm, ain't it?
Warm is beside the point. It's downright hot.
See, we got shade trees to stand under for a few minutes.
For a few minutes anyway. Because the sun's coming across at like this 60-degree angle right here. And
it's like right
it'll be another,
right there.
It'll be another, let's see, it's
hour or so.
Fixing to be 2 o'clock in a few minutes. it will be another 4 hours before we are in the shade here. So I'll do a little bit, cool off, do a little bit more. This is the only time of the year I use whole potatoes.
It's a long row, Papa.
Not going to cover them very deep, so they'll go ahead and sprout through the ground. Then I can come back and bed them up. And plus, I don't want them to rot.
And we don't have any chances of rain all week, I don't think.
Got a whole week, no rain. Today is the 19th of October. So let's just see how long it takes for this stuff to come up, be ready to plow.
And really, something like this with the tractor and all, it doesn't take that long to drop those potatoes and cover them.
No.
It's just hot outside.
If it was cooler, oh, it'd be a lot nicer.
Hence, most people plant potatoes in January and February.
Yep.
Not October when it's 90 degrees outside.
Yeah.
Most people just drop them and wherever they land. Mr. OCD has to have them perfectly X amount of inches apart.
Yep. Look at that.
You probably got a little over half a row. About 3/4 maybe.
About 3/4 of the row.
So
I've got about 200 foot.
that ought to be enough potatoes for a while.
Well, the way I look at it, I had a 5-gallon bucket full of potatoes.
Let's see how many we
If
get.
they make 2 potatoes, then I have 2 5-gallon buckets. If they make 3 potatoes each, then I have 3 5-gallon buckets.
So we shall see.
We'll see. And if they make nothing, they were going to ruin anyway.
Yeah, they were done on their way to not being edible.
Yep, they're shriveling up. Daddy always told me, just get a rhythm going, son, and just stay with it.
You finished it.
That's it.
Break time.
Still got another hour.
No, my stomach's growling.
Your stomach's growling?
It's break time.
Oh my goodness. I put the disc killers on here, took everything else off and put the disc killers on. And what I've done is I have bedded up these rows a good 16 inches high. I know that sounds like that's a little bit tall, but what we're going to do is we're not ready to plant yet, and it's possible we could get some rain before then, or it's hard to tell what might happen with the weather. The fertilizer is about 12-14 inches deep in the ground right there. So what I'll do is I'm going to design me a system to go under the front of the cub when it comes time for us to plant. My daddy used to do this whenever I was a kid. He'd make his rows up like this, and then when we'd come through there and we'd put a scraper across underneath the front of the cub here, and he would cut the tops of the rows off down to the height that he wanted them at, and we would plant. Now he always put his fertilizer in ahead of time where it start breaking down into the ground, and no chance of burning anything up or anything like that. So that's what we're going to do. The next time you see us in the field right here, we'll be knocking the tops of these rows down, getting ready to plant, hopefully, onions. Hopefully we get them on time. Onions, cauliflower, and some broccoli. I think we're going to have room enough to plant most of our cabbage that we have, but definitely not the cauliflower and the broccoli if it makes like it's supposed to make. And onions. Last year we kind of bombed out on onions. We got a few, but we didn't get what we wanted. So this year we're hoping to do a little bit better, because we've had to buy a lot from Azure, and we'd rather not do that if we don't have to. But stay with us, guys, because we are trying to, how shall I say it? We're trying to work with this unusual weather we're having. I mean, today it got up to almost 90 degrees again today, and they're talking about 40-something degrees in the morning. That's almost a 50-degree drop overnight. And right now it is 3:30 in the evening, and unless something massive happens, it won't make it to that tonight, because it's still hot. Still pretty hot. Luckily we got a 1/4 of an inch of rain, and after I had flat broke that and and subsoiled it and section haired it off, it is holding some moisture now. We're happy about that. And the reason I bedded it up is it will continue to hold moisture, and when I knock the top of the row off, there will still be moisture down in the ground to be able to plant in. So that's what we're hoping for. So, all right, it's been a long day. Got to go clean up a mess and clean up parts and stuff like this. We'll see you next video. Thank you guys from Pecan Grove.